What's going on, 12s? Seattle Seahawks lost to the Los Angeles Rams. Here is my game recap. Sorry I couldn't get my game recap out yesterday. I just didn't feel in the mood to make one. But here it is now. So, overall, it was just a tough game for the Seahawks. They got outplayed, outcoached. Everything that could have, or almost everything that could have went wrong literally happened. Offensively, they struggled the entire game. Russell Wilson had a very tough day. He was sacked way too many times. Russell Wilson was 11 for 27, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Like I said earlier, he was sacked way too many times. The Rams sacked Russell Wilson 5 times. Insane. We were supposed to have our starting offensive line back, and they just disappointed with flying colors. Like, they played horrible. Third down was horrendous for the Seahawks. They went 2 for 14 on third down. They completed 2 third down conversions the entire game. I just don't get how we expect to win if we can only convert 2 third down conversions. Like, this is not the Seahawks offense we know. Along with all of those mistakes, we had way too many penalties, and most of them were just costly penalties, like Ethan Posick holding penalties. They just kept backing us up, and they were just all dumb penalties. False starts too, it's just horrible. Wide receivers and tight ends, they were dropping wide open passes that they should have caught. The leading receiver for the Seahawks was DK Metcalf, who had 5 receptions, 96 yards, 19.2 average yards per receptions, and 2 touchdowns. The one thing that pisses me off the most on offense is how we didn't hand the ball to Chris Carson enough. Like, Brian Schottenheimer, what are you doing? Like, we have Chris Carson, who is a very good running back, and we're just not handing him the rock as much as we're supposed to. Why are we letting Russell Wilson drop back after he's getting sacked and pressured every single play? Run the ball off and do the easy stuff, because Chris Carson is a great running back. He's averaging like over 4 yards per carry, and I just don't know why we're not handing him the ball off more. But moving on from the offensive side of the ball, defensively, I gotta give a lot of credit to defense. They played pretty decent throughout the game. Not perfect, but decent. I give credit to them for not giving up and continuing to fight, especially all season long. For their development from the start to the end of the season has been great. They held the Rams yesterday to 0 for 2 on 4th down, which was a nice job by them. Sacking the Rams quarterback 3 times, Bobby Wagner with 1 and Jaron Reed with 2. However, the Rams run game absolutely destroyed the Seahawks defense. Cam Akers ran right over them. So, just a recap of the game. Everything went wrong. Offensively, couldn't get started. Mistakes from physically almost everyone on this field. Defensively, they did a pretty decent job, but also the Seahawks just did not play their best football yesterday, and it was very obvious, and that's why they lost yesterday's game. So the season is over. The Seahawks are eliminated, but the bright side is the Seahawks team is a great team, and they can use this potential to build an even better team for next season, and I'm looking forward to see what they can do in the offseason. But that's all I have for my Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle Seahawks wild card game recap. Disappointing end to the Seahawks season, but yeah, go Hawks.